All right, I'm going to see if I can help somebody save a lot of time, pain, and blood. I decided to switch out the chuck, keyless chuck on my Dewalt DCD 708, which does not have a screw down the center. It's strictly a post. And you just have to thread the new chuck on and supposedly thread the old one off. And here's how mine turned out. But I'm going to tell you what, you want to save a lot of pain, blood, and agony. Here's what you need to do. Bust off all of the plastic off the chuck. That'll get you down to the steel core with all the guts. Then, I tried every other method. I've tried prying it. I've tried using a 600-pound impact wrench to get this damn thing off. Nothing would break those threads, and it's just half-inch threads. There's nothing else holding it in. They must use some kind of Loctite, so I reciprocated and used the permanent Loctite on mine to put this new one on. But essentially what I had to do is simply this. I took my Dremel with a cutoff wheel. It's the reinforced wheel, so it doesn't shatter on you when you're using it. Run it right down, cut everything off until you get down to this bad boy, and then cut a line from end to end as far as you can go without damaging the drill itself, because it's going to be close. So use two hands, make sure you hold it steady and just cut straight down. Don't worry about cutting into the bolt. A single cut line into the shaft of the drill is not going to make any difference. Just cut all the way down until you get to that center shaft, and then take a cold chisel on a nice vise, place it in that line, and beat the shit out of it with a hammer. That'll spread it, it'll separate the threads, and it'll come right off. Had I done that, it would have been done in 5, maybe 10 minutes. I've been battling this thing for an hour. So do yourself a favor, cut the stinking old chuck off, just take a Dremel right down to the center core, cold chisel, hammer it, spread that line open nice and wide. That'll loosen the threads, and then you'll be able to put this beauty back on. And I went with the Rohm, and I almost gave up on it, almost mailed it back. I'm glad I didn't. It's a beautiful chuck, and I can't wait to use it. And I didn't have to, but I did. I didn't have to beat the snot out of my drill trying to pry and bang and torch and everything else to get it off. Simply cut through it with a Dremel, spread it wide, and put the new one on. That's all it takes. Good luck.